Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Loadout Theory. Today, I figured I would make a video about my competition setup, what I use for my competitions, my gun setup, what I've done to it, the stuff I use right now currently. I'm not going to be able to shoot any matches this month due to some stuff going on in my life right now. Next month in October, we should be back to normal. I'll be going to as many matches as I can, shooting with all my buddies again, having a good time. But for now, I figured I'd make a little video about what I use. So, this is my current competition setup. Just for, YouTube's sake. It's empty. So, it's a Gen 6 Glock 17 Koa. Nothing fancy. Now, you may notice that I have a Braun weapon light. That's because I've seen no need in buying a TLR1 to put on a gun. I'm going to slam against walls, constantly pulling it out of a holster, and it does, the only thing it serves is a weight to hold the front down. Like, that's about it. So yeah, I don't care to run a Harbor Freight light. If anything, makes it better. Now, I've not done anything to the guide rod, factory guide rod. Plunger, everything's still the same. The only thing I did change was I put a reduced power striker spring in the slide. And that's it as far as the slide goes. Now, here's where I've changed the most. I don't know if you can really tell, but I have a polished trigger bar. It has I forget the name of the disconnect, but it's got a different disconnect in it, and it's got a tactical platoon topo scheme trigger. Now, with all the changes I've made to the gun, this is the most recent, was the trigger, the striker spring, and the connector. Up until now, I've been shooting it bum stock. I think I'm at somewhere in the realm of 500-ish rounds through this. But, so this trigger, I think is somewhere in the realm of probably 3 pounds. So you got a little bit of take up, not much at all, and then break. It's got a very good positive reset to it. Overall, I really, really love this tactical platoon trigger in this, and I can't wait till next month to go to a competition and try it out. I do plan to do a range video sometime soon, just showing me practicing, whatnot. I should have a couple of my other buddies that you've seen on the channel in the most recent video. As far as mags, stock Glock mag. The only thing I did was put some Arredondo +5 extensions with their spring and follower. These being made out of polymer really impressed me. I've slammed them into the ground, dropped them repeatedly on concrete, asphalt, dirt, and these locks are extremely impressive. They've held up to all the abuse I've put them through so far. Now, as far as belts go, well, the holster first, because it's the first thing I've seen. Just a T-Rex Arms Ragnarok, passive retentions for a TLR1, QLS fork system. I have it on a UBL mid-ride receiver, T-Rex Arms thigh strap. Now, I do run all Black Scorpion mag carriers. I was running S-Tac Kiwis, and these were a huge upgrade for me. Makes it a lot easier to reload, a lot better. And overall, I really, really like these. Now, it's no surprise to anybody that I am a big guy. I'm obviously pretty big. You've seen me in my videos. And it's a struggle to find stuff as a big guy. Belts, whatnot, shirts, clothes, anything really. Well, Blue Alpha Belts is who I bought this belt from. I've had this belt for probably 3 years. It's been amazing. Super rigid. The buckle system is extremely nice. And you can find big guy sizes. Now, I think there's a couple other brands I've been looking into for a different belt. Something a little bit lighter. That way I can dedicate this to something else. And I haven't really decided to switch because I kind of really, really like this belt. It's super rigid. The inner is really nice. It's stiff. It ain't flimsy. None of this is cheaply made. Now, for the most part, being a bigger guy in this sport, I love the sport as a whole. I love shooting guns. Guns is like one of my main hobbies. I love it. But just because you're big, like me, or anybody else who's big that wants to do this or has thought about doing this, it's possible. With the right mindset, you can do it. You can do it and be fairly decent. I would say I'm decent. I'm not going to say I'm great. I definitely ain't no master or grandmaster. But I'm working toward it. That's the important part. So, this is just a little short video of the stuff I've used and I've found as a bigger guy that gets me in the sport. I love my gun. I love the way it's set up now. Every gun I've ever owned has a T-Rex arms holster. I love them. I can't get away from them. And only recently this year decided to switch to a Glock. And the Gen 6 I'm truly impressed with. Even before I swapped the trigger and did all this extra work to it to make it more competition oriented, this is a great gun. The grip texture they changed, amazing. The textured thumb shelf or gas pedal, whatever you want to call it, is amazing. I do like that they switched to the flat slide release without that little knob dimple on it. As far as the aim point, the Koa, now I've never had an aim point or mailbox red dot, but I absolutely love this red dot. It's a 3 MOA. The sight picture's not super big, but I've actually grew to really enjoy it a lot. And I plan to actually just keep it on this gun. I don't plan to do any more changes to this gun at all. But I'm glad I could sit down and talk to you guys. Kind of go over some of the things that I use, what I do, and try to push bigger people like myself and just anybody in the sport or who's thinking about trying the sport or who has loved watching USPSA clips on YouTube, that you can do it. Anybody can get into it. You don't need a fancy gun of any kind. You can literally go buy a stock Glock and run production. You can go buy a Glock, put a red dot on it, you're in carry optics. You do not need anything super expensive to get into this hobby. You need a belt, a couple mag carriers, and a gun, and a holster. And you're good to go. But that's all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, give me a like, comment. I want to hear everybody's feedback. But until next time, this is Loadout Theory.